Sorry about that, guys. This is part 2 because I forgot to delete part 2 to episode 2. Music blares over the gym speakers and a rush of panic hits you as you're jostled by the crowd, your mind flashing back to the night before. Alyssa, are you okay? Yeah, just kind of crowded in here. You see anyone anywhere to sit? Not really. Oh, never mind. That's Ava's spot. In the top row of the bleachers, Ava sits scribbling in a worn sketchbook as you watch a couple of freshmen move to sit beside her. Sss. The freshmen trip over themselves, scrambling to get away from Ava. She glares after them, then notices you watching her. Ava nods to the empty bench. Is she inviting me to sit by her? I think she is. Maybe I could talk with Ava about what happened last night. She knows about all kinds of supernatural stuff. It'd be nice to tell someone who'd actually believe me. Talking through your troubles or just spending time with friends is a great way to boost your nerve. Sit with Ava for a chance to catch up and to learn from her supernatural expertise. Oh, sorry, Ava. I think I'd rather sit somewhere else. Okay, I'm sorry I'm taking so long to read this, but it's creepy how I know somebody called Daniel and he's in this story. And then Lily saying, okay, I think there's a spot over there by Mr. Cooper. Do you know that that's my last name? Cooper? Okay, I think there's a spot over there by Mr. Cooper. Doesn't look like there's room for both of us, though. You go ahead. I'll find a spot somewhere. Okay, if you're sure. Oh, and thanks for your help earlier. Anytime. See you later, Lily. You keep moving, finally spotting one empty seat right next to a familiar figure slouching in the second row. It's Noah. Oh, crap. You quickly turn around, desperately scanning the crowd for another open seat. Any seat but that one, but there aren't any. You consider trying to sneak back out the gym doors until someone shouts at you from a few rows up. Hey, Alyssa, sit your stupid... Jesus. Hey, Alyssa, sit your stupid... oof language down, unless you want to watch from the garbage can. Yep. Hello, you're blocking our view, and there's a spot right there. Wincing, you turn back around to see Noah looking right at you. Hey, Noah, do you mind if... Knock yourself out. Noah scoots over, and you squeeze in beside him. So, what's been up with you? We haven't really talked since... Yeah. You see neither of you saying another word down onto the floor of the gym. A tall, handsome guy with glasses walks up to a podium. How are you doing, Westchester High? The students roar in response. The bleachers rumble and shake as the crowd pounds their feet on the wood. Whoa. When did Lucas get so... I'm going to add some mix into this. Hot. Yeah, everyone loves the tall guy with cool hair. Lucas waves to the cheering crowd, flashing a smile. Welcome back, everyone. For anyone who doesn't know me already, I'm Lucas Thomas, your student body president. I know everyone's a little salty that summer is over, but trust me, this is going to be one school year you'll never forget. And on that note, let's kick this pep rally off. Westchester Wolf. At Lucas's signal, several cheerleaders jump off from the bleachers, bouncing and waving their pom-poms in the air. You can do better than that. Let's hear it. Looks like Stacy's doing pretty well too. One by one, the cheerleaders tumble across the gym. Stacy draws thunderous cheers as she pulls off an effortless round off into a backflip. Whoa, that's incredible. Yeah. Yay, go team. Beaming, Stacy looks back at the rest of the cheer squad, her smile suddenly fading as she locks eyes with Brittany. Stacy turns and suddenly trips over her own feet, sprawling on her face. Ah! Stacy? You jumped to your feet, hurrying to help Stacy up. Are you okay? What happened? Nothing. I'm just a klutz, I guess. Do you think you're a klutz? You did a freaking backflip. Seriously, if that's what a klutz looks like, then sign me up for klutz lessons. Thanks, Alyssa. You're a sweetheart. I try. Did you see that? She was all like, wham. Please tell me the school news nerds got that on camera. Blushing, Stacy rejoins the rest of the squad. You sit back down as the other end of the gym. At the other end of the gym, Brittany steps forward with a smug smile. Check this out. Brittany takes 3 running steps, then flies into a no-handed cartwheel. The crowd roars as she sticks the landing. Ugh, why do people like her so much? They've got to know how horrible she is. And she's hot and she can do flips. We can't compete with that. Lucas grins from the podium as the cheerleaders return to their seats. Well, now that the cheer squad is done totally blowing our minds, let's give it up for the Westchester Wolves basketball team. More applauses sounds as a group of guys in basketball jerseys forms up in front of the podium. Ow! Yeah, go Wolves! Andy actually made the team this year. Good for him. Looks like he's been working hard. I can't wait to see him play. You flinch as Cody's voice breaks through the general applause. Watch out, it's a triple threat. Andy head snaps in the direction of Cody's voice, his face suddenly twisting with anger. Hey, why don't you come down here and... He takes 1 step forward to the bleachers, but stops himself as Lucas calls the team captain to the podium. Thanks, Lucas. What up, Westchester High? The crowd whoops and stomps in response. We've got our first game coming up in a couple of days, so you guys had better be here to watch us crush it. Not gonna lie, we've got a couple of rookies on the team this year, but I'm not gonna let that go. Ben pauses as the gym lights suddenly flicker. Huh? Oh no. Lucas's voice calls out over the speakers, drowning out the nervous chatter of the students. Everyone, stay seated. We don't want anyone to fall from this. A burst of static cuts him off, and the music stutters, fading in and out. With a loud bang, the gym doors are blown open by a frigid gust of wind. The lights flicker back on, and you nearly jump out of your seat as Noah suddenly grabs your arm. What are you... Shut up, do you hear that? Hear what? Shh. And you do hear it, just barely on the edge of your perception. You hear a sound that snatches all the breath from your body and leaves you cold. No, not here. You look around, picking out the faces of your former friends. What the... This can't be. No way. Oh my god. The music sputters and dies as the lights shut off completely, leaving only the voice. A voice that is at once completely alien and horribly familiar. Is it Dan? Everyone plays together. Whoa, guys. Everyone plays together. You heard what it said. Okay, I'm going to play another chapter and see if we can keep this going. Because I don't want to end it on a cliffhanger. And we only did half chapter, half episode. 10 years ago. Oh, 10 years ago. Now playing as Alyssa. Autumn sun sifts through the trees as you follow your best friend deep into the woods. Jane, where are you going? Your mum's going to kill us if she finds out we went this far by ourselves. I know, but you've got to see it just a little further. Jane leads you to the edge of a clearing, pointing to a crumbling stone building on the other side. Whoa, what is this place? Dunno, but watch this. Jane scoops up a pebble and tosses it at the house. It sails straight over the threshold, then stops in midair. No way! The pebble hangs in the air for a moment, then drops straight down. That is so awesome! Let me try. You pick up your own pebble and chuck it into the doorway. It hits the same invisible barrier, dropping to the ground. Cool. I wonder what's inside. Inside? We can't go inside. How come? It's not like anyone lives here anymore. Look, there's holes in the roof. What if you're wrong? What if we get in trouble? What if something bad happens? You look at Jane, who stands with her hands balled tight into fists, her lower lip trembling. Hey, you got your birthday present with you? Sniffling, Jane nods, reaching under her collar to pull out an old whistle hanging from a necklace chain. Good. Remember what I said when I gave it to you? That if I ever get scared, I should blow on the whistle, and you'll come and protect me. Jane raises the whistle to her lips. She blows a high trail that rises and falls as it echoes through the clearing. You're my best friend, Jane. I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you. Glancing back at the ruins, you can almost hear the stones calling, reaching for you. Your feet shuffle in place, itching the distance. But if you're too scared, we can just go home. I'm not scared. Just promise you'll watch out for me. Promise. I'll even go first. Heart throbbing in your chest. You walk straight up to the doorway, reaching out to feel the space inside. Is there something there? Does it hurt? It feels tingly. As you step onto the threshold, the tingling spreads over your whole body, then suddenly stops. Smiling, you continue into the dark room beyond. Darkness surrounds you like fog, almost thick enough to touch. You shiver, suddenly certain that something is there with you, watching you. Hello? Oh my god, I'm scared, guys! Your words echo strangely in the hollow space, and the voice that returns is not entirely alone. Hello? Is someone there? What's your name? Name? The leaves at your feet below aside, revealing a patch of smooth grey stone as you watch. I'm scared, guys. I'm really freaking scared. Redfield? Redfield? Sounds cute. Like a teddy bear. Nice to meet you, Mr. Red. I'm Alyssa. Alyssa. Your eyes slowly adjust to the dark room, squinting. You see what looks like stairs in the far corner, disappearing into a jagged hole in the floor. Alyssa, is it safe? Who are you talking to? Hang on a sec. I think there's something. Wind suddenly howls up through the hole in the floor, knocking you off your feet. Ah! The wind reverses direction, dragging you toward the abyss. You dig your fingers into a crack in the floor, just barely resisting. Alyssa! Jane, run! Through the door, you see Jane turn and try to run, but the wind howls after her, snatching her up before she makes it 3 steps. Jane slides past you, scrambling for purchase on the uneven floor. Jane! Jane's necklace chain breaks with a sharp snap, and the whistle vanishes down the hole in the floor. Alyssa, I can't hold on, I'm slipping! Jane starts to cry, and suddenly your fear ignites into anger. Furious, you scream into the howling darkness. Stop it, Mr. Red! Stop it right now, or else my friends are gonna come and burn your stupid house down! And just like that, the wind dies and the house falls still. Cautiously, you push yourself up. Jane sobs quietly a few feet away, still clinging tightly to the floor. Jane, come on, let's get out of here. My whistle. It took my whistle. I know, but we've got to go before it changes its mind and takes us too. Nodding Jane lets you pull her up, and the two of you sprint out the front door. At the edge of the clearing, you can't resist looking back one more time. The ruins sit still and quiet, showing no signs of life. Alyssa, come on! Coming. You turn away, hurrying after Jane behind you. A soft whistle rises and falls as it echoes through the clearing. Huh. Ah! No, I don't like this, guys. Oh my god, I just screamed and it says, what? Chapter 2, what are you afraid of? All day after the pep rally, your mind races with thoughts of Dan and Jane and him. If Redfield is really back, then Dan is in danger and we have to help him. Now, if you'll all turn to page 102 in your textbooks, as your English teacher turns away to write on the board, you open a group text on your phone. This is Alyssa, we need to talk. Hey, Alyssa. Yo, sup? With how did you get my number? Face space? Wow, creepy much. Alyssa, what do you want to talk about? The pep rally? And don't pretend you don't know what I mean. When/where will you want to meet?